We just want to end up tinkering with something once.
Sure, I'm happy to work on my talent. To try and assess this guy and try and figure out where the threshold point is for those headshots. I'll have to try it sometime today when I get back.
Stand right here.
I got it. Want me to move around a little or just literally stay fixed at this point?
Literally stay there.
Yeah, I was thinking of attending the JTF tournament tonight. Yeah, they're
possibly.
Yes. Yeah, they're just waiting just outside the door. They're not actually coming in yet.
Yeah, because the earlier waves, they don't actually come after you. They sort of land around.
Just looking at me making their sputtering noise.
Contact!
I gotta have this grab.
Trying to think of what wave. It's like after wave 3 that it kind of gets real.
And literally just standing there, waiting for me to find them. And this guy's getting slowly killed by annihilation field. He doesn't care. That's didn't you see that coming himself? I can come get you.
Down to the last enemies. They're bum rushing. Alright, go back.
I'm stuck in the naughty corner here.
Hostiles!
Yeah, they're all spawning in large numbers now. They're all coming to stairwell. Yeah, the guy's just waiting in exactly the same spot again. It's a pyro.
Yeah, it's like the first 2 waves you like to do that. Did you move? Yeah, you're all.
Sorry, I'm getting pyroed.
Playing valk, right?
Yep, that's what I'm trying to do. So I couldn't resist bad habits. This talent's performing very well under circumstances where it's not even had any passes put into it. There's only 2 left down here. You should be getting a vest. Okay.
Enemy neutralized!
So, it should get real after wave 3.
Okay, this is going to be a thrill. Do you want me to come up there?
No.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Bit late. Well, they're all going to come up now. Gee, this armor's good. I got 0 oh, actually, I think I've got level 2 fitness or something.
Yeah, my key bindings are all screwed up.
Last one.
This prime is taking no damage.
I think I got a single. Sorry?
Hold on.
Hostiles.
Yep, they're all spawning in the basement again.
Alright.
This guy's waiting again. Do you reckon it's like an annihilation field, or do you reckon it's something else?
I don't know. Or they're coming after me.
Yeah, literally, this guy's just been waiting on the other side of the wall from 100% down to 0. He just died purely on like annihilation field damage. And they're backing off this field.
They're not going after you at all.
No, no. Oh, there's one bomber now.
And I'm cloaking, so... Why are they all chasing me?
Shields down.
Yeah, this armor, this is amazing. If I'd stayed in that position, I would guarantee the thing after me at all.
Well, you can't move something.
Even the bomber's waiting. Oh, wait a minute. So the only thing that breaks the rule is bombers. I love this gun, we can fire from the hip. You can get the headshots.
Alright, so if I come over here with you, the question is, will they all come up from the basement?
Yep, I can see them. They're coming up. They're all they're all. Jeez. They're streaming down. The entire thing.
You can't just sit there now. You do have war buffers there.
Then I went to tech armor because I wanted to test it out. Behind us.
I was wondering how long it would take for that to happen.
Yeah, we can keep this going if you want. I've got to get ready in like maybe like 5-10 minutes or something, so...
No, we're
No,
not.
no. Okay, Mr. Bonus. Yeah, I'll just stay down. But yeah, that was actually a very interesting test. It's like when you're talking about Smash, just screwing them over. I can definitely see that.
Yeah, because they all get piled up right there. You know where the one console is coming out of the basement. They all just sort of compress into a single file line going past that.
So I think that worked out very interestingly. It's more like when respawning. Sorry, that's when the we need to be careful watching our backs.
It seems to me that basically that position you were sitting in blocked off the cubby spawn and the LZ spawn. I didn't see any LZ spawn. Didn't see any enemies come out of the Nova room from deep within. It seemed like they were all coming out from in front of the Nova room, you know, just outside the Nova room or the basement.
Oh, very true. It's they're spawning, I think, possibly in both positions from the basement when they walk up. Then they seem to be coming up from from upstairs to coming downstairs, and then they just wait there. And the only thing that breaks the rule is bombers.
What were the bombers doing that broke the rule?
Oh, basically, I mean, the geth just sat and waited there. I mean, I could have my inhalation field on. They actually die sooner than cross the line. When they actually kind of come around the corner into the LZ. And the only thing that did break that rule was the bomber. I think even pyros just kept back.
Yeah, the thing about bombers is they clip corners. They'll get up to a corner, and if you're actually standing on, what they'll do is they'll drop bombs and strafe. They'll clip the corner and strafe, dropping bombs all the way.
So either they've actually programmed it that way, or it's quite a nifty little bug that you can manipulate.
Yeah, well, that only lasts for the first 3 waves. You know, once the primes come out, everything starts pushing. So, if you can destroy those first 3 waves, you know, sort of standard fashion, I think it really is possible to put 3 on one door and have one person just blocking another spawns off. Because I did not see any spawns at all in those 3 against the wall, which is the upper LZ spawn, the cubby, and the inside Nova room spawn. None of them came out of any of those.
I mean, I think for the first 4 or 5 waves, it could be really boring for the person on top because they'll get nothing. So after we started killing stuff, we started getting shot from behind, but there wasn't an awful lot of stuff there.
Well, that's because nobody's up there to block. That's the whole point, is that, you know, they're going to actually start flanking and swinging around the backside. You're going to have primes coming one way, and the hunters are going to go, they're going to literally, they spawn the hunters in a different spot. And if you don't block the spawns off that the normal ones, the hunters come out of, then they're always going to put them in a, you know, immediate flanking position that will put you behind, you know, behind you, in between wherever you are and the prime is. So whatever spawn point is sort of ideal for them to drop that isn't being blocked off, where they're already in a perfect flanking position behind the primes, that's where they're going to spawn them.
So, I think that's really an interesting thing that we learned from this game.